I want to wish a fantastic morning to my 6,778 ambassadors of kindness. I'm sitting high atop my hotel, Aurora, on the island of Flores, surrounded by Lake Petén Itzá, and it's another gorgeous day to be in Guatemala and to be on the top side of the grass. Boy, do I have a fantastic video for you today. And if you like what you hear today, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and share it, because sharing is caring and caring is being kind. So let's get started. Here's my little island. It takes about an hour to walk around the whole thing. Hello there. So if you're like most humans and you interact with other humans, every day of your life you've been asked this question: how are you? And I'm going to give you a history lesson on that question. Some people might say, how's it going? How you been? But it's not really a question anymore. It's a greeting. It's a statement. And I can tell you lots of stories about answers to that. But I'm going to tell you the history of the question. It was around 673 years ago when it was invented or created. And it was created to save your life. And it's actually, when I started this journey, it was 1,198 days ago. And it was kind of apropos because it was called COVID, and it was a pandemic. And don't get me started on that. But 673 years ago, they had a worse pandemic. It was called the Black Plague. Some people call it the bubonic plague. And if you were close enough to shake someone's hand and say, how are you? You died within like 2 weeks. 200 million people died from the Black Plague. So in those days, they invented a question. And from a great distance, you'd yell out to your friend, how are you? And there were only two answers back then. The best answer that you wanted to hear was, I'm well, which meant you didn't have the plague. And the other answer was, I've got it. They didn't have to say what they got because everyone knew what was going on. And you didn't want to come visit them at that point. Now, if they're a total ass, they'd say, come on over and join me dying, right? So that's the history of how are you? And I have got a great answer. And there's a lot of answers to it. Most people, 90% or more, say, I'm good, or I'm well. Very few people say I'm well. I'm okay, fine, not so bad. I mean, or not bad, or not too bad. I really love not too bad. What the hell does not too bad mean? Anyway, so there's wonderful, there's blessed, there's living the dream, there's all kind of answers. Now, I asked this question to over 5,000 people on my travels. I said, have you ever met someone that responds to that question with, I am fantastic? And you won't believe it, but only 112 people out of 5,000 ever met someone who said that. Now, here's the beautiful part of that. They never, ever forgot that person. So you want to be remembered in life? You want to be more successful in life? Say, I am fantastic as an answer. And there's reasons behind this. Now, when you say the word fantastic, it's magical. It evokes energy. It spreads kindness and positivity and love. No one will ever forget you if you say you're fantastic. And if you want the opposite sex to love you, that's a great opening line. How are you? I am fantastic. They go, whoa, because they're not going to doubt it. You just said it. You were fantastic. I mean, come on, really. Do you want to have a good mate or a fantastic mate? You want to go to a good doctor or a fantastic doctor? People don't even know the words they use. The word good means morally right. Nothing wrong with being that. But when you say this is a pretty good cup of coffee, you just said it was a morally right cup of coffee. Or you're looking good today. Oh, you're looking morally right today. But use the word fantastic, and it forces you to smile. Now, really important to smile. I don't know if you know that or not. And sometimes when you smile at someone, they're always going to smile back, and it might make their day. But a smile releases endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin in your brain. These neural messenger units, these good messenger units, send these great feelings to you, and they reduce stress. Less stress, you're going to be healthier. Healthier, you're going to live longer. And so saying words, the right words, powerful words, kind words, will increase your longevity in life. And we all want to live longer, right? So say the word fantastic often. Tell people to have a fantastic day. And the question, how are you? I mean, it's like, although there's some cultures that don't say, how are you? They say, have you eaten today? Because they had famine in history, and they learned to say, have you eaten? Because that was a very kind thing to say. Hopefully you did eat today, because a lot of people don't eat today. There's a lot of starving people in the world. So that question you're going to be asked every single day for the rest of your life. I promise you. And if you can get into the habit of saying, I am fantastic, here's what happens. It makes them smile as well. And if you're feeling lousy, that's the best time to say it, because it forces you to smile, which makes you feel better. Why wouldn't you want to feel better, right? But it's an act of kindness to tell it to someone, because it made them smile. Now, when you smile, you look better, you feel better, you live longer, you'll be more successful in business and in personal relationships, and you'll help make the world a better place. Simple words. I mean, I'm hooked on it. You know, they call me Dr. Fantastic because I just gave you the prescription for a happier and longer life. Am I a doctor? No. Have I been spat on because I said I was a doctor? Yes. Dr. Dre's not a doctor. Dr. Doolittle's not a doctor. Dr. Pepper isn't a doctor. Dr. Laura isn't a doctor. There's a lot of doctors out there that's just a pseudonym, you know. And that's my stage name. That's my, you can call me Dr. Fantastic. You can call me Monty. Just don't call me late for dinner, okay? So that's today's history lesson. It's pretty amazing. People don't know the history of the word or the question, how are you? But every single day, and you will never, ever, those 112 people that I talked to, they won't remember necessarily the person, but they'll remember when they met them and where they met them. And sometimes it was 50 years before when I asked, and they told me the story. Yeah, I met this guy at the airport. He said, how are you? He goes, I am fantastic. I met someone the other day in Belize, and he says he's fantastic. I'm sorry, the number changes to 113 now. But I don't ask the question anymore because I know nobody's ever met anyone. Very, very few people have met someone that's fantastic. There's nothing wrong with being fantastic. It's not a brag. It's a mindset, you know, and it's a thing that's going to improve your life. Tell your lady, tell your husband they're fantastic. Tell your kids they're fantastic. Tell people to have a fantastic day. There's nothing wrong with that. So as I travel around the world, this is day 1198 of my Be Fantastic World Tour, introducing the 3 commitments to kindness. Be kind to yourself, the hardest, most important. Be kind to all others, second, easier. And be kind to our planet, which is also hard. Using less water, electricity, buying less stuff, being a minimalist like I am now, and not spending a fortune on a hotel room. This one's very inexpensive. There's ones that are 10 times more on this island, 20 times more on this island. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep. And so I think I've got lots of fantastic advice for people. If you're watching the channel, please like, subscribe, and share, like I said earlier, because sharing is caring, and caring is being kind. We need more kindness in the world. We need more kind people. I'm happy to every day to have more kind people come in to my groups, into my community. In the last 3 days, over 30 people joined on the island and in other countries, of course. I get emails or texts every day. People want to be in a community. My goal is to have 195 directors, one in each country. Got about 25 now, and 10,000 admins, one for every city on the planet. And that would be really fantastic because that's spreading a lot of kindness. Every day, if you're in a group, I'm going to send you a motivational quote or an inspirational quote, something that'll make you smile, something to think about. Maybe it might help make your day. It's definitely going to be positive. On these channels, we don't talk politics. We don't talk religion. We don't talk business. We talk kindness. And to be kind is a really great trait. A lot of people don't see the value because they're so consumed with making money. You know, and money is the root of all evil. And it's a really greedy world out there. But the kind people, our community, don't follow that trait. It's really beautiful here. I'm happy to be in Guatemala. People say, where do you live? I go, right here on Mother Earth. That's where I live. I'm not going back to America. I'm not going back to Egypt, where I had a couple of fantastic years. spreading kindness there. I'm not going to probably go back to Belize. And I just keep moving forward. And if you want to invite me to your city, village, town, country, I'm ready to go. It's a fantastic world. And you, by being an ambassador of kindness, are fantastic. And all I want is your first name. Everybody should be called by their first name in life. And your city, I give you a number. You get on worldkindnesslist.com, lists all the ambassadors from around the world. And it's just my way of, it's my gift to the world. The Be Kindness philosophy. The Be Kind philosophy. The Be Fantastic philosophy. It's a great philosophy. Be kind to yourself, others, and the planet. Watch how your life changes. And say you're fantastic if someone asks you. Watch the energy. And for the teachers out there, and I have lots of teachers around the world doing this, start your class and or end your class with what's called the Be Fantastic Rally. And you have all your students or your group or your church repeat after you in unison with some passion, we are fantastic. Then you have them say, point to their neighbor and say, you are fantastic. Then you have them say, I am fantastic. That builds their self-confidence. It builds camaraderie within the group. And it spreads energy like you can't believe it. So have a fantastic day. Use the word often. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I won't. But there's 1,900 plus videos here that usually always have a pretty good message. Don't worry. Be kind. Have fun. We're here to have fun in life, to be happy in life, not to be miserable. I am are the two most important words in your life. Say affirmations every day. I'm fantastic. I'm happy. I'm successful. I'm vibrant. I'm energetic. I'm kind. I'm giving. You know, all those great affirmations. And you say it out loud, of course, because this is self-conscious. You're self-conscious. If you say things like, I'm a loser, I'm ugly, I'm horrible, I'm mean, you're going to be those. Because the mind manifests words. Words are important. Am I repeating myself yet? I do that quite often. Anyway, I'm having fun in life, as you should, because we're here for a very, very short time. Think about it. High school was yesterday. I mean, where does time go? It's already July, what is it, July 18th? Is that what it is? July 17th? I mean, come on. July's almost gone. Where does the time go? So if you're not enjoying yourself, if you're not traveling, if you're not having fun and being kind, you're missing out. Most people don't get life till they're like 50 or retired. Every day is important. Every single day. Because you are the most important person on the planet. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Accept you as you are. Know you're making all the right decisions in life. Because every day you're going to decide to turn left or you're going to decide to turn right. It's always the correct decision. And don't think I shoulda, coulda, woulda from the other decision because you didn't. That's negative energy. Know that you made the right decision. Know you're going down the right path. Know you're doing the right thing because you are. And your life is a movie. I said this 1,000 times. I'll say it again. You are the star of your movie. You're the writer, director, producer of that movie. Make it a fantastic movie. It's up to you. And this is the scene in my movie. It's sunrise in Guatemala. Jump out of bed in the morning. Oh, let me close it with this one thing. I've broken down life into 3 groups. You know, I exaggerate a little bit, but really 3 groups. The first group is the best. It's the person that, like me, that jumps out of bed in the morning. I couldn't wait to make this. I was thinking of bed, what am I going to say today? And I jumped out of bed, took a shower, cold shower. I always take cold showers. It's very healthy. It saves the environment as well. No hot water. So the person that jumps out of bed looks forward to their day. And when you look forward to your day, that means you love what you're going to do. And if you love what you're going to do it well. And when you do something well, eventually someone's going to pay you for it. No one's paying me for this, but still, I don't care about the money. I'm doing it because I love it. That's the best thing. Jump out of bed in the morning. That's the first group. Unfortunately, it's probably one of the smallest groups, but it is the most important group. The second group, which is the bigger group, are people that crawl out of bed in the morning. Alarm clock goes off. Maybe they hit snooze a couple times. They finally get out of bed because they know they have to get out of bed because they know they have to make money to support the family, to support their habits, whatever. And they have to get out of bed and they have to go to work and they have to do their thing. That's the biggest group. Then there's another group that's not the good group to be in, and that's the person that doesn't want to get out of bed. I'm not getting out of bed. I can't face it. No way. They're thinking negatively. Get rid of negative people. Get rid of negative thinking. Negative is horrible. Negativity is horrible. Get rid of negativity in your life. It's cancerous to your health. Negative people are cancerous to your health. Negative thinking is cancerous to your health. Love yourself. Be positive. Have a fantastic day. Tell me what you think about this video in the comments. I'm starting to read comments. I didn't know they existed before. Now I know it, and you're part of my community. I want to hear from you. And, of course, like, share, and subscribe, and have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.
Well, I think I found the perfect place to put my first Be Kind sign, because this little road here, it's a one-way road, and everyone who has to leave the island has to drive by this Be Kind sign. And hopefully it puts a smile on their face, and hopefully they're going to be kind. I'm here in Flores, obviously, Guatemala, the island. It is fantastic. Hope you're enjoying the videos, and I hope you're enjoying being kind to humanity.